Eh,
And
we'll
one
see.
more game. This is an older one. I promised I talk about it like 2 months ago, and like I think it's been a while since I played it, but I think it's definitely worth talking about here. 20XX.
Oh God,
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
dude, this is like the show of roguelites. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's roguelike Mega Man. It's an indie game, and it's basically like you go through the different Mega Man like worlds, and you try and beat it all in one run. And
Yep.
along the way, you get all these different power ups. But you don't have to take the guns. That's one thing I learned like on the first or second playthrough is that you can actually forego taking the boss's weapon and get some other sort of benefit along the way. And so I
Yeah,
really love that part of the game of like at any given moment, like, do I want to increase my speed? Do I want to get a double jump? Do I want
yeah,
to get an air dash? Do I want like and all of these different things that you could tweak along the way. And it feels like I just and the different guns you can unlock and I don't know, there's just like so much to like about that game. And since it's randomly generated levels, it's like infinite Mega Man.
yeah. Pretty much. I think one thing that you didn't mention that I also really liked was you always fought the same eight, let's just call them robot masters at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
But depending on what stage you fought them in, they would be like subtly to drastically different.
Yes.
And that was such a cool feature. And so I had to be like, whoa, this penguin dude was not this hard last time. And so like it was really fun.
It's so smart because
Mhm.
Matt, the way it works is that like the bosses are scaled so that the first ones you fight are easier and the last ones you fight are harder. But
Mhm.
because you're fighting it in any order, there's like different permutations of each boss. So like if you
Okay,
fight this
makes
one
sense.
boss in the beginning, it's gonna be X difficult, and if you fight it afterwards, it's gonna be like this much harder.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah, it was
That's
cool.
actually
And
pretty
like
cool.
yeah, it was cool because then like you would see who's coming up next. You're like, oh shoot, like what am I gonna do? Because you after each stage you can, I think you get a choice of three of who you want to pick,
Mm-hmm.
and so like it's kind of like another meta game like in the game, and so yeah, it was pretty great. It's a really fun one. And then you're not even showing it here just yet, but you can also play as someone who's essentially Zero, who uses like the sword instead.
Oh
Yes.
nice.
That's pretty different too.
Yep. I beat the game with every character that
Hmm.
you can get, and yeah, one of the I guess this is spoilers. One of the characters is basically Simon Belmont, who fights with a
Yep.
whip, and I can't.
Oh well,
Yeah, the fourth one, I can't remember what made them unique. I think their sprite was kind of round,
uh,
rotund.
yeah, I
I
think it
don't.
was something like that too.
Yeah, I can't remember
Did
what
they have? Go on.
I can't remember what unique aspect there was to that particular character.
I'm trying to think the same thing too because I beat it with, let's just call it X and Zero. I can't remember their names.
Hmm.
And then I did not beat it with the other characters.
Okay.
So I just got. I mean, at that point, I was like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least there's replay value for sure, all
Oh,
over the
for
board.
sure. Like I think Mega Man 11 is a great game, but if it came down to like what Mega Man like game do I want to play right now, I think I might pick 20XX over any of the Mega Mans right now.
Yeah.
were you saying too? At least in Canada, it's on sale, or it was on sale
It
recently.
was like half price.
Mhm. I
Absolutely
think
get
it's
it.
on sale right now again. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, totally worth it. Yeah, yeah. Like, if you like Mega Man, it's great.
Okay, I might have to pick this up then.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, absolutely worth your time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you have any favorite power ups, Jet?
Oh man, I don't remember.
Like, not the boss weapons, I guess, just the regular power ups.
Oh man, I that's one of the other things I love about this game is that there's the really sketchy labs.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
so there are some power-ups you can get like I talked about, like you can get different types of main guns. Like there's the spread gun that I have that's like shoots short range, but you can get long range shooting weapons, homing weapons. You can get like different boots that give you like either a double jump or an air dash or other different abilities. But then there's also these really sketchy laboratories that give you like an insane power up, but they also like compromise your stats in a like crazy way of like, hey, do
Yeah.
double damage, but you only get half your health, stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I think one of them I picked up was like you jump. What was it? Like your jumps are super super short, but like you could dash really far. It was super weird. I'm like, this is stupid. But then I remember getting it and being like, wow, this is amazing because like you would just like go across these huge sketches of levels, and
Yeah.
it was fun.
Yeah, and the
But I
game
think yeah, go ahead.
the game doesn't tell you exactly what the power up does until you pick it up.
Yeah, yeah,
And
exactly.
so like you're in the lab like, do I Google search what this is? Do I just go with it?
Nah,
'Cause
just
you're-
go with it. Just go with it. Yeah. I think there was definitely some things that were better than others. So I think the double jump was invaluable.
Yes.
That was just me. There's the stage select. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of funny too because like if you've played a lot of a lot of Mega Man games, specifically Mega Man X. There's a lot of homages directly to like those Robot Masters too.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool from the whole series. It's like kind of sad that like this game came along to make a better game than Capcom made. So,
Oh yeah.
but at least we get to play
I
something
don't
good.
know. I mean, the scope of Mega Man 11 is just different. Like they were
Yeah.
trying to make a roguelike game. Apparently, oh, Jason, this has 2-player co-op. Why have we not done this yet?
Yeah, I know you're right. Actually, I recommended this game to you. I think.
Yeah,
So,
you're the reason I bought this game.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, one of these days
we'll talk. Maybe we stream it
we'll
at
talk.
some point.
Yeah, sure.